This is dramatic reading of Mickey Mouse X Donald Duck AU by Chacon Wangs on Wattpad. Chapter 1, The Truth. One day, Mickey was on a date with creatures lie here, looking through the window. One day, Mickey was on a date with Minnie. They went to eat dinner. And Mickey, take care of a bird now. Okay. One day, Mickey was on a date with Minnie. They went to eat dinner, and Mickey said he had to spend time with Minnie, who was a bitch. They continued with their date for 2 hours, and they talked. But Mickey was so bored, he was thinking of someone else secretly. But no, he couldn't tell Minnie. Never, he said in his head. Then Minnie saw that he was distracted and got very mad. Why are you not talking to me? She roared at his face as her eyes grew big and she hissed at him while baring her fangs. Mickey was scared. He could not believe how scary Minnie looked. For a moment, he was contemplating and rethinking his life decisions. He thought to himself, "This is why I am not straight." Then he sighed. Upon hearing Mickey's sigh, Minnie was furious. She stomped her right foot and shook her left fist and decided to take her bowl of garlic soup and challenge to Mickey. You were not worthy of my time. You keep thinking about someone else. Am I not good enough for you? Her voice was deep as Noah Banks, and she trudged out of the restaurant. Mickey was glad that she left and immediately picked his phone up. "Hey, babe, can I come over now? I want to see you because you make me happy," Mickey said flirtatiously in the phone, and although the other person could not see him, he was excited. Okay, chapter 2, his house. Mickey ran, and he was sweating, but it's okay, he did it for the love of his life. Then he finally rang the doorbell, and Donald came out and said, "Hi, babe, what are you doing here? I thought you were on a date with Minnie, that bitch." Mickey held his hand and said, "Yes, but she threw soup on me. I am sad that now I see her face. I am not sad." And then kissed. Mickey's nose was too big, and it kept poking Donald's face. He was very irritated, so he held it nose with his hand and mumbled, "That's much better, isn't it?" And smirked as he continued swallowing Mickey's face. Just then, Donald and Mickey were getting it, and then we were going to the room when someone suddenly came out and let out a big yelp. It was none other than Goofy, Donald's roommate. "Oh my God, Mickey, you are gay. You are with my roommate." Goofy exclaimed, and his eyes were big like balls. Mickey, Donald blushed and went into the room and locked the door and played Mario Kart and nothing else. Goofy was trying to recover from his shock, and he had calmed down himself while he called his girlfriend on his phone. "Hi, babe, do you know that Donald, my roommate, is with a guy?" His girlfriend heard and could not believe her ears, and said she was going to come over to see Donald's new boyfriend. Soon someone rang the doorbell. Okay, chapter 4. Drama, you ain't ready for this. "Hi, Minnie, you look so gorgeous," Goofy said as he hugged his girlfriend, who was Minnie. Plot twist, da da da. Then Minnie walked over when she saw Donald and Mickey on the sofa, and she shouted, "No, Mickey, I knew you were cheating on me." And she ran and grabbed Donald and asked Donald where Daisy is because she wanted to kiss her. And at that moment, she realized she was not a homophobe. She is gay. And Goofy was hurt, so he went back to his room while Minnie ditched him and went to find Daisy so she could ask her out on a date. And then Mickey was sad, and he went to tell Donald that his ex was going to date Daisy, and Donald was mad. He kicked Mickey in the balls and said, "I don't love you anymore, Daisy's my babe, I'm gonna get him back." Then Mickey cried because he was shocked, and he thought Donald was the love of his life, but Donald left him alone in the house with Goofy, so he went to ask Goofy if he wanted to have angry, sexy time. Donald went to Daisy's house, where he found Minnie making out with Daisy, and he hollered, "You lesbians! Minnie, you are toxic! Stop making out with my babe! Daisy is mine because we are ducks! You are a mouse! You two are not meant to be!" And Minnie was going to take a knife to stab Donald because he was breaking them up until Daisy ran after Minnie and held her wrist. "Stop," he said. "Donald is my babe. Too sorry, I don't love you. You were nothing more than a friend with benefit. We were never meant to be." Minnie was in shock. She couldn't believe her ears, especially when Daisy said, I had to confess. "Donald's is my brother, whom I love." With that, Minnie flipped. Understandable. Stop playing My Little Pony. Last chapter, Revenge. Minnie was furious. She drove her car to Goofy's house after she took a knife and stabbed Daisy and Donald while they were kissing and said, "At least you get to die together." And she rang the doorbell, and as soon as Goofy opened it, she kicked his balls and that he could not have kids anymore. And she went over to Mickey showing him her pretty fangs, and then she bit him and drank his blood and said, "This is some good blood right here." She went to Goofy and told his, "I am a vampire. Mwahaha, you all thought I was Mouse? No, you wrong." Then she sucked Goofy's blood too until he was dead. Then she went out and got ran over by a truck whose vampire was being to be that because he killed a vampire. Thanks for watching.